Hi, this is Simon Chan, and welcome to my network marketing training. Members of our coaching masterminds, 5-Star Mastermind and Advanced Diamond Mastermind, they're welcome to ask me any questions or advice throughout the week. And today's coaching question comes from Howard out in Melbourne, Australia. And he says, "Hi Simon, after I set up a new team of approximately 15 people, how would you manage the team and lead them to a transition where they can be self-sustainable? What are specific trainings that you will conduct on a regular basis to make the team sustainable?" Great question. We could actually add this to a 5-Star Mastermind call agenda. I'll give you just something brief. I can go on and on about this. But one of the first things to do, you gotta, and I hope you're doing, is run your weekly meeting. Okay? If you are the leader, start doing a weekly. You have a team of 15 people. You need to do your own weekly meeting. Now, whether it's online or meeting, you have to be meeting. Okay. Now, if you're doing a big meeting with your whole overall team, this small meeting could be just at a coffee shop, at a dinner, something affordable, easy, or like an online webinar. Okay. Now, how I manage the team and lead them to transition. You probably within your organization have like the next Howard there. Someone's hungry, motivated, right? And you give to make a good team. Realize everyone has different strength. First of all. And so even if you're doing just like a hotel meeting, okay, or in a group meeting, you have different people have different strengths. So for example, one person who's outgoing may be the door greeter. One person who's the leader, who's a very good presenter, he talks about it, right? One person who's passionate about products, he talks about the products. One person who is very shy and quiet, but is very good at IT, will set up the equipment. So you give people different roles so they all feel part of the team. You got to get them engaged, being part of the team. And I can talk more about this, about the team dynamics and the 4 types of people in the team on our next mastermind. If you remind me, I will talk about it. I want to go more into detail about it. But in the basics, when you leading your team, the first thing is when you do a presentation, if it was one-on-one or group presentation, the person that wants to be a leader, and for example, they want to be they're very aggressive, they've been sponsored people already, they've gotten customers, they have a great attitude. In other words, like the next Howard, okay, I will give them a small role, a small part of the presentation. So if we're doing a one-on-one, and I talk about the products, maybe I let them do a part of the presentation which they feel most comfortable with. Oh, hey, what do you like? Oh, I like to do the products. Good. Can you talk about, can you do the product presentation? And I will also give them a tip, let them know that if you miss anything, I'll be coming and fill in for you. And that's very important to say, because when I say that, they're comfortable. They don't have to worry about, I'm going to miss something and screw up. I'm going to screw up the presentation. Because there's basically no screw up. If you miss anything, I'll come in and fill in for you. Okay, I'll fill in the missing gaps. So that gives them more confidence. So basically, the formula for duplication is like watch, see me do with me, to see me do with me, do alone. Okay, go and teach others, right? So see me do, watch me do it, then we do together, then you do it alone, then you go teach others. That's basically how you duplicate and teach. So first of all, you watch me do. You do a presentation, I'm presenting, you're watching. I'm presenting to your prospects. After a while, if you're hungry, you do part of the presentation. You do part of the presentation, and I'll give you some feedback. And then slowly you give more and more. So maybe he only doing the products, only 20% of the presentation. Next time he does 50. Next time he does 70, 100. Now, it doesn't mean like every time's more and more. Could be the first week, that's only 20%. First month, only 20%. Next month, he does 50%. And it really depends on person, how fast you want to grow and how they're advancing. Right? And you're always giving feedback, how to make them better. In terms of the trainings, you got to be meeting every week. Normally, this is the 4 things I cover in the training. Number 1, first thing, let's celebrate success. Recognition. Who became a platinum pace setter? Who sponsored people? Who got customers? Right? And it's also about the culture. If you want to, some people say like customers, like products are weak. If you want the culture of your organization to be strong in products, you got to be celebrating people who get customers, right? Now, maybe if you don't say products are not that important, you want to go straight business, then you don't bother with the customers, top customer enrollers. I wouldn't recommend that, but some people are like that, which is fine. But you got to celebrate whatever you're promoting. So maybe rank advancements, right? So second thing is, so that could be, if you talk about an hour format, and talk about webinar format, and you can make an hour and a half meeting, whatever. Second thing is I would Then I'll talk about product training. Product training, why the product's important. Very simple. 10-minute product training. Very simple, given the basics so they know. And you can maybe each week go over different one of the products. Again, you may do some of the products, or someone who's passionate about the products on your team, you can assign them to do it. Okay. Third thing is I would talk about business skills. How to, for example, very simple, how to invite, how to go over the objections, how to close. Those are the most normal ones. And the last thing, because you want to send the people out very motivated, you do some mindset training. Training about how you overcome your obstacles. You know, you've been learning a lot of things from me in mindset, how to think like an entrepreneur, a winner. Teach them that. It's something you read from a book that's motivational. Share with them and get them to apply. So that's what I would. That's how I structure it. Recognition. Number 2 is product training. Number 3, business training, and number 4, some motivation. Okay, and I'll fit that within 1 hour. Maybe we can do an hour and a half. So those are the specific trainings. I'm just reading your question again. Managing the team. I just look at leader step up, give everyone a small role, and then you find out who is going to be good, who can be bigger roles. And the key is always be humble and always constantly communicate with your team. Ask the people, what do they like to do first? Okay, people don't, they join network marketing because they want to get out of a job. So don't don't be their boss. You are not their boss. They don't need to do. So ask them what they want to do and what they're comfortable with, and that will make it a lot easier. So let me know if you have any questions. I think I've given you a lot here in terms of how to duplicate. Giving people roles and responsibilities. But you gotta be, if you're the leader, most important, you gotta do your own meetings once a week. And it could be like a little mini meeting. It's gotta be fun, get together over a webinar, mini meetings. So this builds your identity because you are a leader. And it doesn't mean you go against your team. You work together, your upline leader. The upline leader should be happy you're meeting once a week with your team because that's showing duplication. Right? And your upline leader may even come once in a month to be a guest speaker to speak and then to edify, so that's another option. So anyway, I'll give you a lot to think about. Think about how you apply it and let me know if you have any questions. All right, everyone, this is Simon Chan. Again, all 5-star mastermind members and advanced diamond mastermind members, they can ask any questions they want. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.